I've bought something. It's Linford Christie, look. So I'm not sure how well this video will turn out, as I've got the microphone perched up over there. My laptop battery is probably going to die, as is the camera, and this is quite a big unwieldy box, but we'll see how it goes. So the Acorn A3010 was something I had when I was about 6 years old. We got it for Christmas one year, and it was the best thing in the world. And as a bit of a collector myself, the first thing you do tend to collect is things from your past that you've sadly given away. Always tends to be the way, but I honestly don't remember the box looking like this. I'm pretty sure that's Linford Christie. It was definitely trying to sell the sports aspects of it. What's it say? I can't even read that. Training, action, skill, judgment, graphics, and and then you've got a hurdle there which has Birmingham on it. Absolutely brilliant. Birmingham. Do you recognise any of these games? No, that's the paint program. That might be Temp, it says in it, so I'm guessing that's the paint program as well. Have a little spin round. The Family Solution. I think that was the Amiga, to be honest, but it's got look at that. That's like a very early Microsoft Word drop shadow word art, isn't it? Got more of an Olympic theme going on there. Some violins. That guy from Encarta. And a nice picture of the Acorn. I'm pretty sure this one has the sticker on it. I'm not sure if all of them did. I can't remember, to be honest. You'll see if this box actually contains the Acorn. It doesn't contain like a bunch of old women's shoes. Let's read out the specifications, shall we? Powerful 32-bit ARM 250 processor, which I believe is wasn't that used in the iPhone? I'm sure ARM processors were still around. Easy to use RISC OS free operating system. Fast multi-tracking and Windows system. I'm guessing wouldn't that be RISC as well? Comprehensive application suite. 1 megabyte of RAM, optional upgrade to 2 megabytes. I think we are rocking 2 meg with this one. Although I think to run most things you need 4. 3.5 inch floppy drive, giving storage in floppy disk of up to 1.6 megabytes. Really? I always thought it was 1.44. 2 joystick ports, full printer and serial ports, professional PC style keyboard, 3-button mouse. Although they're pretty sure the middle mouse never did anything. PAL TV interface including sound channel. Key applications. Other applications of your Acorn A3010 include interactive help, selection of absorbing games, desktop accessories including clock, calculator, alarm, helpful demonstrations, range of utilities. Well, let's not mess around. Let's open her up. Oh, Christ. And in a box within a box. A bit of boxception going on. Let's move that out of the way. That's in better days. I mean, we've got a little bit missing, but still, impressive to find one fully boxed. You can get on there. Look at that. You don't see that green Acorn anymore. Always reminds me of Lemmings. Presumably because I had Lemmings in the Acorn. Alright. From what it said on the eBay listing, this is fully boxed and working. Working being the thing we care most about. And there you go. So what have we got? Guessing yes. So we've got your introduction to and guide to RISC OS Free, a complete introduction to Acorn computing to give you a head start. These are cassette tapes, which makes me worried that this is not the Acorn I wanted. Do you remember these, kids? Probably not. Wow, I did not know that. Oh no, we've got some floppy disks there, so it must be. There's nothing quite like having your own personal guide on hand when you're setting out. So I'm guessing, now that I remember, that rather than having a big chunky manual, you had an audio book of sorts for your RISC operating system. That's pretty cool. Let's have a quick look at. Get back in there. Quick look at the. Oh, these bring back some memories. Floppy disk was so exciting when it had demos on because it was just a mishmash of pictures. So we got what looks like a demo of Lemmings 2: The Tribes. 5 playable levels. I doubt these still work. From exclusive X-Plan eventful program. That must have been some sort of net. I suppose the modern day equivalent would be Insomnia, some sort of network gaming event, which is quite surprising considering this would have been. Actually, no, telling a lot. Oh, 1994. This particular disc was made. Mega Disc 1. Wolfenstein 3D. I doubt that'll even work. I bet you probably need about 6 mega RAM to play that on the Acorn. I think probably less on PC, but then they had proper dedicated video cards. Christmas clip art. I'll have to have a look. Definitely have a look at that. 3D graphics tech forum. We got Twin World. Now you can play the classic game from Ubisoft on any Acorn RISC-OS machine. Bloody hell. Ubisoft. Checked, virus checked, virus checked, virus checked, virus checked. Well, I believe them. RISC-OS support disk. So I'm guessing, I don't know if you'll be able to see, it's going to include these tools. We've got change FSI, fat sugar intake I'm guessing, DDT patch, don't know, int key, international keys, a patch, that might help, patch ace, don't know, looks like a deck of cards, T12 font, commands guide, Minerva, PC, oh I don't remember any of these things. They probably meant to me once, but I'm sure I'll have to learn all what they are again. Oh, and an applications disk where we've got fonts, scrap, set icons, system, app 1 and app 2. I'm looking forward mostly to app 2. That's going to be my favourite app, I think. Back in there. Wow. That is a dirty mouse. Yeah, look. I say look, you don't know because you can't feel, but that is not a button. They are buttons. Unless this isn't the official Acorn mouse. Oh, it's by Logitech, so it might not be the official one. But if compatible, I'm definitely swapping that out with a laser one. That is a bit grim. But not sticky buttons, but wow, I haven't used a rollerball in quite some time. What else have we done here? Oh, an RF. Is it an RF cable? The old tuning aerial cable. We won't be using that. Interestingly, the eBay seller posted on his listing that the can look blurry on some monitors or it's finicky, which makes me worry that the VGA cable socket is broken. But I have faith. So what we're going here. We have the fourth dimension, first cast quality control service. Oh wow, so this is actually someone who purchased. Oh, that would be the golf game that's included. Wow, there's a receipt for £54.90. Jesus Christ. Comments and answers and queries if Birds of War to follow on release day, hopefully 24th the 11th. Sorry for any inconvenience. So it was obviously after Birds of War. So he went on the 11th. Oh, he ordered it on the 11th. He obviously wanted Birds of War. And it's not until 24th, so he got an apology. A registration card for the Acorn Archimedes A3000. Oh no, Acorn Archimedes and BBC A3000. I wonder what that is now. TQ House, Mason's Yard. I'm gonna Google Street View that and see what building that is. I'll post it in the video now. A CD. I don't know if the Acorn ever had a CD drive. I assume it probably had an external one. Acorn Education Products and Services Catalogue Spring 1996. Well, that's going to have to go in the PC. No, it's not because I disconnected my CD drive to never use it. Acorn 32-bit catalogue. Ah, excellent. I might actually do a close-up one of this. SimCity, $34.99. Probably not actually a bad price at the time. Cracking game. Populous. Never could fully figure that one out. Lemmings, that was my jam. I remember getting Lemmings 2. Was it? Yes, no, we had Oh No More Lemmings, which is pretty much an expansion pack. 100 new levels of suicidal silliness, it says. And I had Lemmings 2, which had a lot of sand levels and pole vaulting, if I remember. Bloody hard. Nebulous, never heard of it. James Pond, of course, a classic for the Amiga, and was it on the Amiga? Yeah, it was on the Mega Drive as well. Swiv. I quite like the look of that. I know what it is. Chuck Rock, I had that for my birthday, 1995, I want to say. Gods, another classic game I never really played, in all honesty. I never liked the main character in it. He had good animation, but he just looked weird. Hero Quest, yes. I actually did attempt to start a different channel many years ago, and that was the game that I played, Hero Quest. We had the board game of Hero Quest, and a good time was had by all. We also had Heimdall on the Acorn, and I remember having a nightmare about this particular picture, which is where I think you can throw tomatoes at. There we go. You can throw tomatoes at a young lad in a stock, and I had a nightmare. It was me, and he broke my nose, and it never repaired. Battle chess. I think we had that. Omar Sharif's bridge. Brilliant. Turbo challenge. I do remember that. We never had it though. I remember we may have had a demo of it, perhaps. Quest for gold. That would be what splattered all over the box. A 4-in-1 of what I assume are going to be terrible games. And what's we finally got here? Oh wait, no, I tell a lie. Here's a 4-in-1 game that's got Mad Professor Moriarty, and that's a pretty good game. So, well, there you go. And where does this one send to? Oh, I think it's the it's straight to Chrysalis Software in Rotherham. Virtual golf, opposed to real golf, of course. That is a big old box. I don't think they ever came that big, from what I remember. So what do we got inside? Just put that down there. We have something to help you load the game. A player's manual, which just looks like something really, really rubbish when you're at school and you had to use a publisher to make a leaflet. This is exactly what it looks like. Yeah, a bit no frills, but essential, as it'll have 100 keys that you won't know what they are unless they are written down. Notes, task manager, command line, type TV1, 1. Yeah. Can't remember how to get the command line up now. I think it's one of the F keys. And there we have two beautiful old, probably non-working floppy disks, as the guy on the guy who sold it didn't mention anything about disks and whether they worked or not. So here's hope we can play virtual golf, but I'm not too bothered about that because I just want to play Starfighter. Finally, we have Quest for Gold, which is another. Is it? Oh no, I thought it was a cassette tape. Ah, we did actually have the Quest for Gold. Important, please ensure that this disc is not set to write enabled. Is that up or down? I can't remember. And another one from another register card for Chrysalis Rotherham. See, not to be sold separately. So this must have been the bundle pack, and gives absolutely no indication of what the game it could possibly be like, as they're all just pictures of athletes from the early 90s. So there you go. Right, so that's enough with the first layer. As with a box of biscuits, the second layer is always the most exciting. Doesn't look in too bad nick, and we do have the sticker. Really is a blast from the past. Alright, let's get this boxing out of the way. Oh, blimey, it's heavy. A thing of absolute beauty. Look at that. The plug hardwired in, of course. Save for one of those really bulky adapter things that everyone hates. We're a little bit unclipped at the back, but that's no problem as long as she works. Not actually too much yellowing, surprisingly. I was expecting it to be pretty yellow indeed, but I mean, take these keys off, bung them in a bag, stick them in the washing machine. They should bring up a little bit nicely. But no, that is such a nice keyboard. I mean, it's no one of these. It's no mechanical keys, but it just sounds like pitter pattering of rain. It brings back so many memories. There is something about these keys that I think they're slightly smaller and closer together than most keyboards. Or I might just be making it up. Let's move in for a closer look, shall we? There she is, the Acorn A3010. Slightly wobbly. I wouldn't be surprised if are we on something? No. Let's flip her over. Oh yes, I see. We appear to have a foot slightly missing. That's no problem. There's just a bit of rubber. I can stick another one of them on. So On the side here we have the floppy drive, complete with classic big massive button. Always pleasing to press, a little bit like the GameCube's A button on the control pad. On the back, what do we have here? So we have the parallel port for, actually that's not parallel port, well it might be, I don't know, it's a printer port nevertheless. We have RS232, which looks the same as these two ports, which are both for joysticks. I'm not actually sure what that one is. We have the mouse port, of course, which I shall be hopefully replacing the mouse of very quickly. Audio out, though I think the Acorn has an internal speaker, which isn't too bad at all. VGA, which is a godsend if it works. Hoping it does. And that would be your RF aerial and a lovely on and off switch. So we just marvel at it for a while. This was a staple of British gaming that no one but me owned. Lovely. Well, only thing left to do is test the bugger. Okay, so here we are set up in preparation for this video and machine. I thought I'd find out my old Hitachi LCD monitor, which is actually sterling quality. Obviously it's only 17-inch and it has a maximum resolution of 24 by 768, but for a machine that I can't really remember the resolution of, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be more than 800 by 600. A 2K monitor probably isn't going to be the best thing for it, so hopefully she'll sync up and we won't have to do any of that silly holding down the number pad trying to change video settings. Let's fire her on. If this still works. Oh yeah, we have a no signal, so how's the switch? Oh Christ. Hey! That beep. That is a beep and a half. Right, would help if I plug the mouse in, wouldn't it? Oh, where is he? Cool. People over a certain age will never know the pain of having to use a mouse with a rollerball. Even the best mouse with a rollerball in the world is probably not as good as the most rubbish laser mouse ever made. Oh, what do I press? Pinboard. Not grid info save. Yeah, definitely not a button. Oh! The right click brings up two mouse cursors. I don't remember what that does. How does that do? So let's have a look, shall we? Application tasks. Next, 640k free, 188k. Task manager, filer, resource filter free. Palette utility. System memory, screen memory at 80 kilobytes. Cursor system sound, 32 kilobytes. System heap and stack, 32 kilobytes. Module area, 112 kilobytes. Font cache, 32 kilobytes. Oh, I can't get off the scroller. That's a bit annoying. Yes, total 2 meg. Excellent. Monitor type Super VGA. Automatic mode selection, interlace. Blank delay, vertical adjust. High res mono LCD. Who cares? Let's try and play Starfighter. The best game ever made for the Acorn, or pretty much the only one I remember. Starfighter 3000. Look at those gorgeous graphics and my dry hands. And look at that, for the time, 1990, what are we, 1992, 1993, possibly 1994, these were some really impressive things. I actually picked this copy up very recently. It's on my list of things that I check almost daily or weekly because they never pop up, and I've been searching for an Acorn copy of Starfighter for possibly nearly 10 years. And it popped up as a bite now and I bought it instantly. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know, but we don't seem to have a floppy drive. That seems to have disappeared. That's a bit disconcerting. Shall we do a restart? Well remembered. Well, the floppy drive's gone. That's a bit weird. But we should be able to put that back. God, this mouse is absolutely dreadful. Watch, you just want to go up. Does not work at all. So, floppies. We have got to change them. Yeah, whatever. Okay, go on then. Oh, there we go. Simple enough. Weird. This is not formatted. I don't want to format the disk. Let's do another restart. Remember, you have to restart it a lot to get it to do anything. I don't know if you can actually shut down the apps. I think you have to just restart every time. I'm probably wrong. It's been quite a while since I've used a RISC system. This is not filling me full of confidence, eBay. So what I'm going to do now is power down for 10 seconds, as I've read that rebooting doesn't fully clear everything that's inside the Acorn. So hopefully 10 seconds should clear its 2 meg of amazing RAM. Time to try again. That's a better sound than the sound it made last time. Boots quick. Must have an SSD in it. Right, here we go. Oh. Fuck you. Right, let's try another disc. Let's try Quest for Gold. I wonder if it's got something to do with the tab on it. I doubt it. Oh. This is not formatted. Drive empty? Well, that's a completely different statement. Let's try again. Carefully this time. I don't think it's even trying to read a disc. Fucking thing. Restart again. Well, law of averages says that one of these discs must work, so let's try them all. Oh, no, and now we're not even booting. Off again. Let's try again, shall we? That's not a good sound, is it? How bizarre. Well, it looks like you're getting your Acorn back, mate. As fully working as stated. Load of old nonsense in reality. So that's just a... Oh, that's not even booting now. I wonder if I boot it with a disc in, it will still make that horrendous sound. I'm not using my Starfighter. That's too good to test with. So now we're not even getting the operating system. Brilliant. Cheers, eBay. That's not a good sound. Well, at least that's booting now. To me that sounds like it's going no 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 no. And once again the floppy drive has gone, so that's... No, it wasn't that, was it? Apps. Figure. I'm already regretting my decision. Floppies. So... Okay, so let's take it to none. And then let's put it back up to 1. What the hell? Why are you making such a noise? Is it just because the case is a bit crap? Let's try again. Hold it down. So none. 1. Let's try that with a disc in. Wait, the disc sounds like it's whirring. If it eats it, then it's his fault. Oh! Drive empty. Well, it isn't though, is it? So, my precious starfighter, let's try you again. I know you work. Because you work in the USD one. This not formatted. Didn't even try to read it, just drive empty. Drive empty, clearly not. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the main point of having the Acorn is to play games on it, but it doesn't work, so